Hey everybody. I recently read an article on The Guardian called "When Up Means Down, Why Do So Many Video Gamers Invert Their Controls?" and I'll provide a link to the article in the description of this video. But as many of you know, I'm a gamer, so this type of thing really personally affects me. The article, it talked about how most gamers push the joystick upwards to move upwards, and then it goes on to state, and I'm going to quote directly from the article here, a significant minority of players start every new game they play by going into the options and selecting invert y-axis, which means when they push up on the stick, the on-screen avatar looks or moves downward. Now, The Guardian, they've done some major things for the world of journalism, but gaming mavericks, they are not. I've been inverting the y-axis for well over a decade. They could have gotten more insight from me than they could from any little interview they did or a research project they did, but they chose not to consult me for this article. So as you can see, that sort of shook me up, and it's made me a little bit angry. So for the past few hours, I've been writing a manifesto that I would like to read for all of you now. And before I start, I'd like to say that, Guardian, you've disrespected me and you've awoken the passions of a true gaming veteran. You call yourself guardians, but to me you seem more like a servant. You wrote this article without proper permit. I've sat with my thoughts, allowed them to ferment. When I first read your screed, I could hardly breathe. It was as if I had SARS. Who do you think you are, running around leaving scars? Gamers have hearts, we have souls, we have minds. We aren't some prickly old porcupines. We've earned our skills just like anyone else. You can't expect me to put my pride on the shelf. I've heard the taunts, the innuendo, the lies. You'd like nothing more than to watch me die. I invert the y-axis. I do it with pride. It's my gaming technique. I won't run. I won't hide. You can be incredulous. Your remarks can be snide. But like a true gamer, I take it in stride. I fight and I fight. I shoot and I shoot. You block the way, you meet my pokey flute. Yes, we gamers, we can be an ornery bunch. You get on our bad side, we might eat your lunch. So in closing to you so-called guardians, I'll say, nay, I'll scream and I'll spray. From the world of gamers, you must stay away. Now I turn my attention to my fellow gamers. Some of you clearly are y-axis shamers. Just because you don't invert the y-axis doesn't give you any right to attack us. We're gamers just like you, for crying out loud. We're cunning, we're cool, we're tenacious, we're proud. If you think your choice of controls makes you better, then for your kind I have only 7 letters. B-U-Z-Z-O-F-F, yes, that's right. You have absolutely no respect for our plight. You've forgotten what it means to be gamers, it seems. You've caused this schism. It's wide and it's mean. Y-axis inverters, we may be few in numbers, but our hearts and our souls are thermoelectric inverters. I am your king, history in the making. Those that oppose us, y-axis inverters and guardian writers, can no longer hurt us. Time eternal has birthed a tiny kernel of a truth so sublime and so rare in its kind. Even the wisest among us who brung us the future, in deference they do now take a knee. Who knew a joystick would decide destiny?